What did that chapter of your life, those first sort of 15 years?
Oh, I don't think anything has changed. Like, I don't think it's even fingerprints. It was so like acute the way that I saw my future when I was that young. Like, I knew exactly my plan.
Really?
And exactly my plan. And look, the specifics of how that plan was going to come together were ambiguous at best. But like, I knew exactly my plan. Like, New York City was always the plan. I remember it was like page 41 in my social studies book was a 2-page spread of the New York City skyline. And I wouldn't let myself look at that page because I would have such an emotional response to it. Like Tom Hanks in the movie Big, I would play that movie on repeat because I was like, that's me. Like, that's me. I'm going to move to New York City and get to be the kid that I wish I could be. Like, that's me. To this day, like, I know every word of that movie. That movie is like a Bible for me. It is a roadmap for me. But, you know, like I've made 500 YouTube videos about this single idea, but like the mission of my life, and this was defined then when I was a little kid, the sole mission of my life is to realize all the promises I made to myself as a kid. You know, like when you're a little kid and you're like, someday I'm going to be an astronaut. And like your mom yells at you and it's like, well, someday I'm going to have kids and I'm not going to yell at them. Or like you're fucking hungry and you're all out of mac and cheese and you're like, someday I'm going to have a refrigerator that's always filled up with food. Like whatever it is. You know, you have a boss that's an asshole and it's like, someday I'm not going to have any boss. And like all of those promises, like my promises could, you know, they could fill up a phone book. And my sole mission was always like, no, I have to check every single one of these off. The how was always gray, but the to do it was always vivid. And there was never even a doubt that it was going to happen. Like there was never an if, ever.